Um, Hello everyone. I have a question about the Zoom link.
Okay.
Ruth says that she's having trouble getting in. She said that the letter pass the number passcode didn't work. Did it work for you? I mean, obviously you got in.
It, it worked for me. I logged in using the meeting ID and the passcode.
Right.
I didn't
On the
click the
email.
link. Yeah.
Okay. Because Ruth sent me a text saying that the 660798, it told her it was incorrect, but that's
Hmm.
the number.
I
I,
got
I
the
just
same.
used that.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe if you are logging from the browser, I could actually forward the Zoom room, the URL. Then they can log in just direct.
Yeah.
I
M-
don't know what that means.
I'm going to go ahead
Maybe
and I have her. I'm going to send her a text with the direct link.
Okay,
that'd be
thank you.
good.
But the reason I'm asking is because she's not the only one that's been complaining about this happening. Because it happened to Kar Yi too when I sent her a email link and it didn't come.
Hmm.
Yes, it was harder to log in this time. I had to, I don't know, create a new password and everything.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. And I did it, I only was able to do it on my phone. I don't know. It didn't, like
yeah,
last time I was able to just click on the link and it just opened it.
yeah, as
But
it should be.
yeah.
Ugh, yeah, okay. But everyone else has had success and no funny business with the links.
I had difficulty this evening as well. I had to create a whole new password.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like the majority had difficulty this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just got
Uh,
in because it wouldn't let me. Kept saying it was the wrong ID.
that's what it said to Ruth. But how did you get in?
Just go
I
to
had to
the.
physically I had to physically type in the ID number.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
You
have to
chose the,
Uh,
launch. You have to launch Zoom, and then you click on Join Meeting,
yes.
and then you put in the meeting number and the password.
Yes, that's how I got in.
Peter, I actually WhatsApp Ruth already. The URL to this this room. So I hope she gets it. I I already WhatsApp to her. She can just click on it and she's able to join
yeah,
direct.
yeah, that's what yeah. She still says she can't get in. This is
Hmm.
tell her.
I texted her the direct link to this meeting.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good. But I still don't like all this funny business that's going on. I've got to fix this somehow, and it's worrying me. That's why I'm asking questions.
Mhm.
Peter, are you the person who's sending the email?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sending the emails and the Zoom link.
yeah, for some reason I'm not getting your emails either. Ruth was nice enough to send it to me today.
Yeah, and the odd thing is that you're not the first person that said that. Three people have said that, and everyone is in the list on MailChimp
Yeah, I looked,
to
you
be
have my
sent
right,
out.
you have the right email address and it's not filtering into my junk, so I don't know what's going on there.
Hmm.
And
So
I'm,
what do you suggest I
hello,
do?
I'm here now, but I had to go through WhatsApp to get on. I could not get on through
Hmm.
the email link at all. It kept telling me that the passcode was incorrect. And
Yeah.
finally, I put it in enough times that it told me that I had overextended the number of times I could try that passcode.
Oh
You're
So
dear.
in
someone
you're
put it
in
on
Zoom
WhatsApp,
trouble.
which is how I'm here.
Perhaps next time we can just click the join meeting and then we key in the if we encounter similar problem again, may I suggest that you just click on the join room on the top right right side and then you key in the code manually, you should be able to get in. That's how I got in. I had the same issue, the ID incorrect meeting ID, but I just used the manual method and it worked. Okay. Yeah.
Manually. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know what's.
how then? Now, shall we start? We have to wait for another few minutes. What do you think?
Well, we're 7 minutes in, Bhante.
Okay, we can start.
Yeah.
Okay. Namami Buddhang Gunasadarantam Sattha Sada Hontu Sukhi Avera Payo Jiguccho Sakalo Dugando Gacchanti Sabbe Maranang Anche Namami Dhammang Sugatena Desitam Sattva Sada Hontu Sukhi Avera Kayo Jiguccho Sakalo Dugando Gaccanti Sabbe Maranang Anche Namami Sanghang Unihage Savakam Satta Sada Hontu Sukhi Avera Kayo Jiguccho Sakalo Dugando Gaccanti Sabbe Maranam Ahanche
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
Okay. Very good evening, everyone. And also, I would like to welcome all of you to today's class. Maybe just before begins the today class, I want to make you understand because sometimes really I am unable to hear your voice very clearly. Maybe basically you may have some questions, some difficulties in relations to lessons, so that of course you have the privilege, you have right to raise, ask any question based on the lessons. Even you raised certain question in relation to the lesson, relevant lesson, unfortunately, I may not able to catch. I may not able to hear you clearly, so that without understanding of your question, sometimes I may answer in a wrong way. So that in that sense, so I would like to suggest you, while I'm teaching certain lessons, of course, if you have some questions, some difficulties, some point, what you have to clarify, just note it down. Please note yourself in a notebook. Immediately after the class, you write, you send me your question based on your difficulties or your problem. Then when I get your email, when I have your question through email, based on that, really I can answer it in writings. That is what I want to suggest before the class. With that announcement, with the message. Let us begin the today class. So once again, before commence the class, before commence today lessons, really again, I would like to welcome all of you today for today class. Maybe I have circulated, I have shared one video clip with Ruth Fleet, and I think she shared that video clip with all of you. Please, I think go through that or listen that. That the Venerable monks explain. He's giving a keynote of the particular assembly awarding ceremony. That is why I got it from website, their website. Then I share that clip with Ruth. Then she circulated, she sent out for you watching, listening, please. When you have a time, please listen, it can get some idea of that organization. So, before we go to the Sutta studies, of course, the first, our first topic is Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Today, I may not discuss about the Sutta. Maybe next lesson, on next Tuesday, I start that proper relevant topic for your examination. Before go to the Sutta, I think it is better to know something, some special thing, the resources from where it came. So that today I teach you Pali Tripitaka. Pali Tripitaka, introduction and classification of the Pali canon. Let me summarize the relevant details with regards to Pali Tripitaka. That is this is the sources. It is the main sources from where we quote, from where we catch our sutras or discourses. Therefore, just listen. As I mentioned, as I told you just before, if you have some question, some point where on what did not understand properly, write me, send me your question, and later on when I finish, I can share this note with you. I have prepared some short note in a brief way. I have prepared that note of this topic. I can share. Then even you could not understand some point of the lesson, because when you receive this note, my preparation of the topic, you can read through your reading, while you read this note, of course, you would clarify, you could understand the point what you had difficult. Okay, so here Pali Tripitaka, of course, it is the holy text what we have in every religions. Mainly, there are 6 religions in the world. Every religion, they maintain certain holy text, holy scripture. In Christianity, maybe like a Bible. Then in our tradition, our faith, we maintain Pali Tripitaka. Pali Tripitaka. It is our holy sacred text. What we maintain, what we reserve for our future generation. So, as a student of YMBA class, of course, it is necessary get to understand what is Tripitaka, what is Pali canon. Then here, Pali, you can say Three Pitaka or Ti Pitaka or Te Pitaka. Its meaning, if you say Three Pitaka, it's Sanskrit word. It is a Sanskrit term, Three Pitaka. When you come to the, when you refer Pali language, in Pali language, it is called Ti Pitaka, not three. I think you can sound, you can differentiate pronunciation of three and Ti. Differentiated. You have to differentiate it. You have to catch the pronouns of two terms. One is Tripitaka. It is Sanskrit. It is a Sanskrit. And Tipitaka, it is Pali language. Of course, instead of T, you can use the Te. T-I, Te, T-E. Both are same. Both two terms give same meaning. Ti or te or three means in English three, number three. Then there are three volumes are there. Pitaka, three Pitaka, it is a compound word. Ti Pitaka become Ti Pitaka. Then Pitaka is a basket. Pitaka, the term Pitaka indicates or means basket. You know that it is utensils or it is the things what you use for collect, for putting something inside baskets. Here, Pitaka, that is a Pali word. Then, to indicate its means, we borrow the term basket from English, apart from English language. Basket, Tripitaka. That is meaning the three collection of the discourses where we put it is called Pitaka, Tripitaka. Pitaka means basket. Or you can say Pali canon. Pali canon. Pali, it doesn't have any English term. We use it as it is. Pali canon. Pali canon. It is the collection of primary Pali language test. Pali language test that form the doctrinal foundation of Theravada Buddhism. Theravada Buddhism. That is what we call Pali Tripitaka. Pali Tripitaka. The Pali, the Tripitaka and the paracanonical Pali text and commentaries, chronicles, etc. Together constitute the complete body of classical Theravada text. When you refer the classical Theravada text, if you go through Pali canon, of course, you come across, you get not only Buddha's discourses, Buddha's deliverances, but also you will get, you will come across certain other canonical text, Pali text, like commentaries. There are many commentaries, also chronicles. You can get it. They are constituted. They are, or its meaning, the commentaries, and also canonical are included, are consistent of the body of Pali or classical Theravada text. There are so many other resources are there. So the Pali canon is a vast body of literature. It is a vast. The Pali canon is a vast body, huge body of literature, Buddhist literature. In English translation, the text total 1,000 of printed pages. Yeah, of course, I think I need to request you, whenever you refer, when you need to use Pali text, Pali language, Pali scriptures, of course, try to use PTS book. PTS book. It is the PTS test. These references are worldwide, in the world, everywhere. They scholarly people, great scholars, of course, they use Pali Text Society printed books, Pali books. It is a well-known volumes in the world, so that they in England, UK, that Pali Text Society, they printed it. They printed in the very advanced way, very correct way, so that you are requested to use those Pali text book, Pali Society books. It is important. Maybe you can refer, you can search online. Sometime if you have the in America, there is a one center, Pariyatti, the society Pariyatti. If you go to if you read that website, of course, you are free to, you may have those sources in that website. You can go through. Suppose when you read, then you freely, when you need to read Mahasatipatthana Sutta, please refer that Pali Test Society book. It's correct. Its meaning with Pali diacritical mark. There are many symbols to they produce some particular symbols to get understand, to read, pronounce the Pali letter alphabet. That is why I encourage you to use these volumes. Is better. There are many. The test total 1,000 of printed pages, many pages. Most, but not all, of the canon has already been published in English over the years, last decade in the world, for like Pali Test Society. There are many organizations, there are many societies. They are interested to publish Pali Pratipitaka in a various forms. That is why there are many forms in printing form. So that is why I want to encourage you to use the Pali Test Society books. It is better. It is better. So the texts are available. These texts are available on some website. That is why I suggest in America, Pariyapti Society. Pariyapti, maybe in California. I am not sure. Maybe somewhere. They runs that society. They organize that society. Mainly publics Pali, Pali canon, Pali sources through their website. Yeah, please. This collection can serve as a good starting point. Therefore, with that understanding, let us try to classify Pali and the Pali canon. Its meaning, the three divisions of the Pali Tripitaka. Three divisions, three sections of the Tripitaka are Vinaya Pitaka. First one is Vinaya Pitaka, Sutta Pitaka, and Abhidhamma Pitaka. This is a very, I introduce you, I give very brief account, brief detail of the Pali Tripitaka for your understanding. As a student of this course, Pali YMBA course, you must need to know, you should understand, you must have some knowledge of these volumes, this Pitaka. The Vinaya Pitaka. First one is the Vinaya Pitaka. Mask of discipline. Discipline is very important aspect. Discipline is very important aspect. But what we don't have in modern society, of course, if you search the society, of course, many of us lack of discipline. We are not disciplined. That is why basically we need to develop discipline verbally, physically, and mentally. So Buddha Buddha promulgated many rules, regulations, disciplinary codes to develop his disciples discipline, make them very disciplined, very ideal, very polite, decent members of the society. That is why it is very important section in Buddhism, Vinaya Pitaka, the basket of discipline. Details the roles and custom for monks, bhikkhus, and nuns, bhikkhunis, including stories behind their religion or origin, and to maintain harmony in the monastic community. That is the purpose, the main purpose of this section of Vinaya Pitaka, to maintain harmony, discipline, coexistence in the monastic community or Sangha life. It is at the beginning, of course, if you go through, if you search, if you try to find out more details of this aspect, of course, you would get more relevant details of this matter. At the beginning, it's meaning first 20 years, first in Buddhism, in his the Buddhist order, first 20 years, Buddha never enacted, Buddha never promulgated any sort of disciplinary code, Vinaya rules. But he controlled, he governed his disciple just simply based on advice. Based on advice, just simply, he never enacted, he never passed any rules to control them. Just simply the Buddha advised them. Sabba papa sakaranam kusala supa sampada sajit paryodapanam etam buddhan sasana. This is how he control. Simply, he advised, he admonished them, oh, venerable sir, venerable monks, venerable my friend, do not do any evil, any unwholesome. Just simply, when he advised them, of course, they accepted, they acknowledged, they listened him. Then after, he followed, the disciple follow, respect his advice. Sabba papa sakarana. Just simply advise, please do not do. In order to just at the beginning, he never enacted any kind of rules. Just simply advise not to do. Kusala sabba papa sakarana. Kusala sopa buddha. What is good, do it. That is how he ends. What is not good, don't do it. What is good, do it. This is very simple advice. But our friends, monks, they accepted, they follow duly, respecting him. Kusala sajitta varyo, develop your mind, enhance, cultivate your mental faculties properly. This is what Buddha taught them. This is how Buddha advised them. But gradually, his congregation, his order developed, grown. His organization became more extended. Then there were many thousands of monks and nuns. Therefore, they create some sort of problem, so that based on such a cases, based on something, both the time to time, enacted, fastened some promulgators, some rules, regulation with in order to control them duly. So this way, there was that Vinaya Pitaka arises. Later on, the Buddha's time, they never that was not in written form, but later on, later we can discuss how it will become existent, the Vinaya Pitaka and Sutta Pitaka. This is the Vinaya Pitaka, the collection of texts concerning the rules of conduct governing the daily affairs within the Sangha, daily affairs. The community of bhikkhus, ordained monks, bhikkhunis, ordained nuns. Far more than merely a list of rules, the Vinaya Pitaka also includes the stories behind the origin of each rule. Of course, suppose if you go through, you are free to read out. If you need to read Vinaya Pitaka, of course, there are 5 books. You are free to, you can read it to get more details. Of course, there are some stories, background behind each regulation, Therefore, if you really want to, what is the historic background of those particular regulation or promulgation, you can read. You can read those volumes, the Pali canon. 5 books are there, 5 volumes are there in Vinaya Pitaka. Online, they are available online. So you can read it to understand what the sources, what is the history background, the reason, cause behind all of such a regulation. You are free to do reading, okay? This is the Vinaya Pitaka. Then so next one is the Sutta Pitaka. Next one is Sutta Pitaka, the basket of discourses. Containing Buddha's sermon, dialogues, and teaching, as well as often his disciple addressings, both spiritual and daily life. Sometimes Buddha, basically Buddha delivered sermon. There are many discourses delivered or uttered by the Buddha. Additionally, there are some discourses, some sutras are delivered by his disciples. Of course, these discourses, like Satipatthana, explain or displays or address both spiritual and daily life. They sutta instruct us, guide us how to develop our spiritual life and social life, social or daily life. You can thought, you can absorb very particular resources, particular facts of for your spiritual life, as well as your daily life. Maybe suppose your social life, those sutras guide you how to develop your inner peace, inner calmness, coexistence. At the same time, these discourses guide you how to develop your political views, economical policies, ethics, social benefit, social life. That is why it is says us or taught us how to get better life as a human being. Therefore, the collection of sutta or discourses attributed to Buddha and a view of his closest disciple. containing all the central teaching of the Theravada Buddhism. More than 1,000 sutras or suttas translation are available on website. The sutras are divided among the 5 collections. There are 5 collections are there. There are many number of sutras, more than 1,000 sutras are available, translation are available on website easily. On every website, everywhere, now they are available. All sutras are available online websites. So you can refer, you can read all the sutras even on your phone itself, on yourself. That the Sutta Pitaka can be divided, or the sutras are divided among 5 categories or 5 nikayas. Nikaya, we collect. Nikaya means a collection. First one, Diga Nikaya. Second one, Majjhima Nikaya. Sangyutta Nikaya. Anguttara Nikaya, Kuddaka Nikaya. These are the 5 volumes. Let us remember Pali names. First one is Diga Nikaya. Then Majjhima Nikaya. Then Sangyutta Nikaya. Then Anguttara Nikaya. Then Kuddaka Nikaya. These are the 5 volumes. Then let's have a little bit more understanding of what are those sections. First one is Diga Nikaya. You know that Diga means a lawn. Diga means a lawn. Nikaya, you know that what is it? It is collection or section. Nikaya means a section or collection. There, Diga means lawn. Nikaya means a section or collection. Then we can have English, the lawn collection. The collection of lawn discourses. Diga Nikaya means the collection of lawn discourses. Of course, there are 34 lawn discourses in this volume, this section, this collection. 34. 34, that is long. Including the key text, like the Maha Parinibbana Sutta. Maha Parinibbana Sutta, which describe the Buddha's final days. In this sutta, explain Buddha's final days. It's Parinibbana. Don't worry, because it is even it is difficult for you to get understand. Don't worry about that. Just simply try to have the some shade of this Pali Tripitaka for your understanding. Then just you have to remember what is Diga Nikaya, how many sutras or discourses are there, what are the important sutras, like that. If you really want to get the contents of each sutras, you are free. You can read out. You can read all the sutras. Then Majjhima Nikaya, second volumes, Majjhima Nikaya. Majjhima is a middle length, not so long. It is a middle length. The long collection, first one. The second one is a middle length collection. It's meaning the discourse of middle length collection. The collection of middle discourses. Middle length discourses. There are, of course, there are 152 sutras are there. 52 sutras, they are discourses. The this discourses, the discourses comes on these volumes are based on various topic, like different topics are there. That's meaning Buddha delivered Buddha third dose discourses based on fact, reason, problem comes from the society, come from the society's members. Therefore, there are many reasons, many points. They saw that Buddha taught, Buddha delivered these 152 sutras based on different various topics and setting, providing a comprehensive body of teaching. Then next one is a Sangyutta Nikaya. Sangyutta Nikaya. It is, we call group collection. The group collection, the discourses on or discourses of a group collection. The features 1,000 of shorter sutras, like around 2,300 to over 7,000 sutras, depending on the continued method. In this volumes, this section, you can get 2,300 up to 7,000 sutras. Discourses are not very long, sometimes short, very short discourses, very seated, short, organized by topic or theme into 56 volume or chapters. There are 56 chapters that you can go through. Each chapters, when you need to refer, when you need to get reference based on your point, based on your research. Then next one is Anguttara Nikaya. Anguttara Nikaya. The further factored collection. Further factored. It's making further the one section, they divided into another further factor. This way it has organized. That is why it's called the further factored collection. Further factored collection, arranged numerically into 11 books. There are 11 books. We call it a grouping several thousand sutra, grouping several thousand based on the number of items of the Dhamma. They cover sutras about single thing in the book of one ekaka nipata, one point, one matter, one component gets explained, like a chitta. There are one point explained. That is why we call it ekaka nipata, book of the ones, book of the pairs, like that. The book of two factor, 2 point. Ekaka nipata, tika, dika nipata, chatuttaka nipata, like that. Ekadasa, up to 11. Up to 11 there are. Then also Kuddaka Nikaya, last one, the collection of little text. Collection of little text. a collection of various sort books, 15 to 18, depending on the edition. Many inverses, including well-known texts like the Dhammapada, and the Sutta Nipada. These books are included. In this volume, there are these books, Khuddaka Nikaya, Dhammapada, Udana, Iti Uttaka, Sutta Nipada, Vimanavattu, Petavattu, Theragata, Terigata, Jata Kata, Niddesa, Patisambhidhamagga, Apadana, Buddha Vansa, Charya Pitaka, Nettipakarana, and Petopadesaka, Milinda Panya. These are the main. Then next one is the Abhidhamma Pitaka. Abhidhamma Pitaka, last one, the basket of higher doctrine, higher doctrine. Basically, in this volume, the Abhidhamma Pitaka teach us Buddhist psychology. Buddhism psychology. Really, if you want to, if you are interested, if you interest learn Buddhist psychology, of course, you mustn't repeat. You mustn't listen, read this volume, Abhidhamma Pitaka. Analyze the Buddha's teaching into fundamental element of reality, providing a systematic framework for understanding mind and matter. Okay, Nama Rupa. Nama, under Nama, you must learn what is mind or what is matter. Then the collection of texts in which the underlying doctrinal principles presented in the Sutta Pitaka are revoked and reorganized into systematic framework that can be applied to an investigation into the nature of mind and matter. These are the brief. This is the brief of Pali Tripitaka. Maybe if you could not understand while I'm talking of this topic, don't worry. I share my note. I send this note to Ruth. Please, you can share this note with other students. So please go through, read this note again, then summarize, try to remember, keep it install in your brain, memorize the summary of this lessons. After that, for next class, of course, we can discuss what is Mahasatipatthana Sutta. It is which come under your syllabus. In your syllabus, first topic is Mahasatipatthana Sutta. So, on next class, incoming class, let us discuss the Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Maybe you have the link. The Peter Davison already he arranged to get the link, get that sutra from the temple link. So you are free to, when we read that sutta, you can refer, you can get the sutta from the link. That is a Pali verse, Pali scriptures. Simply, I just summarize the sutta. I will teach the basic, all relevant points, details of the sutta without reading Pali test, so that you are free to go through the Pali test, download or get that sutras from the link, temple link. Then you can read it. Romanizations are there in sutta. You can read Romanizations. So don't worry about the reading. You can read it in Romanization scripture. Try to read out, and I will explain its contents in a brief way on next class. With that message, let's conclude our lesson. If you have some questions, some issues of this today lesson, you are free to email me. You can get my email from Ruth Lee. Then, if you have the individual, if you have some questions, some problem on this lesson, you are free to write me. You are free to email me. Then I will answer you in writing. Okay, with that message, let us conclude today class. And also, thank you so much for joining today class. I appreciate all of you who joined today class. I can see our our regular student, Satipatthana Sutta, and also can see the feature. Always he supporting our technical side. Always he prepare our link. We support. When we have the technical issues, of course, then Mr. Peter Davis help us, support us to continue our studies. And also nice name, I can what's Dhammapala, very good. The name is very nice, Dhammapala, Buddhist name. I am very like that name. And also our regular student on Satipatthana class, Friday class, Ruth Lee. And also we have the Ka Lee Lim also we have. And also one Michael also I can see. And also Suni Marshall, you are also here. Thank you so much for joining today class. Once again, let us enjoy, let us get satisfaction through Dhamma learning. Of course, without my teaching, of course, you can get through that examination. This is a very simple book. There are not big topic. Even by your own reading, by your own getting ready for the exam, you would get through the examination. You could get through the examination. Don't worry about that. Okay. Therefore, let me conclude this lesson today. Conclude. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Before conclude the lesson, let us convey our message, everyone, by reciting this formula. Dukkhappatha janit dukkha, bhayappatha janit bhaya, sokappatha janit soka, hontu sabbi pipanino. Okay, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sadhu.
Okay, see you next day. Okay.
Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you,
Okay.
Bhante.